How's it going, y'all? My name is Nick. This guy hanging out up there is named Worm, and welcome to another episode of video game music on vinyl. Today we're taking a look at the Celeste original soundtrack, released by Ship to Shore not more than, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Let's just get right into it. Before I start showing off this beautiful vinyl, I want to put a thing right here, somewhere around here, that has the time for when you can skip straight to the music and you don't have to hear me ramble about how cool this is. Alright, let's get started. So, the Celeste soundtrack comes on 2 vinyls. It is a double LP. I got the limited edition, deluxe, whatever, limited edition version of the pressing that comes on 2 different colors. I think the standard pressing comes on a crystal clear vinyl, and then the Yeti.com has a blue and white variant, I think. But this is the Madeline Battleline variant for the Celeste soundtrack. So first record comes on a nice pinkish vinyl that is very pretty. It's nice having some different color vinyls. I do like classic black, but it's nice to have different colors. It looks really good when it's spinning on the record player. And I'll show the other one. So you get the Madeline, which is pink, and you get the Battleline, which is purple. While I show this off, I'll just talk a little about the game. Celeste is a 2D platformer game released in early 2018. It's an indie game, so it's the dev team is pretty small, but it is a fantastic, here's the purple Battleline vinyl. Again, this is kind of the limited edition pressing. There is a crystal clear that is the standard, and there's also a different variant on the Yeti.com. But yeah, the game itself is a 2D platformer, kind of in the same vein of games like Super Meat Boy. It's single screen challenge. I mean, there's full levels, but each screen has its own specific challenge, and you have to, overcome it by platforming well. And unlimited lives, so you can never really get a game over. You just got to keep trying. The game itself is fantastic. I had a really good time playing it. There's actually even a story that I somewhat cared about, which is rare because usually stories in video games don't really get me going. But the story in Celeste is really cool. It's about this girl Madeline climbing this mountain named Celeste, and it's kind of like this weird supernatural mountain that is just like that changes depending on the person's personal issues. So Madeline deals with anxiety, so that's kind of a running theme throughout the game. The game itself is really fun, but the soundtrack is what we are here to listen to. The soundtrack is fantastic. It was composed by one lady named Lena Raine. There's even a little blurb in here that's written by her. That's kind of just about, it's somewhat personal, but it kind of ties into the whole anxiety and getting over kind of your own personal issues thing that is in the game. But yeah, Celeste original soundtrack by Lena Raine. Really great soundtrack. I'm really happy to have this on physical format like vinyl. It just sounds really good, and it's nice to have it on the collection. So, like all of these video game music on vinyl videos I'm going to be doing, I will play the soundtrack on the record player over here. So the audio that you're hearing, you're probably hearing right now, but the audio that you're hearing is going to be from the vinyl, ripped from the record player through Audacity, and you'll be seeing some gameplay played on the Nintendo Switch version of Celeste. So without further ado, I'm going to shut the hell up and listen to some music, and I'll probably give my 2 cents every once in a while, just to keep things going. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoy. So one thing about the Celeste soundtrack that I really enjoy is its sense of progression. The game itself is about climbing a mountain and Madeline overcoming issues in her life, and I think the soundtrack does a really good job of kind of encapsulating did I say that right? It does a really good job of encapsulating that feeling of progression. Every song has like a start and end point that's clearly defined, and usually it feels like you're overcoming the challenge as the song goes along. So the next song I'm going to play kind of has that sense of progression to it, and I hope you get a kick out of it, and yeah. So this last song that I'm going to play is a song that happens right at the end of the game. The song is called Exhale, and I think that is a perfect word for kind of when you beat the game. It's a difficult game, so it feels really good just to get through it and beat it. But it's also a really nice song just to kind of to cap things off. The whole soundtrack has this great piano work, and this is a great song just to kind of, it's a nice little cherry on top. So I hope you enjoy this next song. All right, y'all, that's about all the time I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. What are your opinions on the Celeste soundtrack? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know. I hope you don't hate it because it's pretty damn good. And let me know, give me some suggestions for other games that have great music. I'd love to hear it, and then I'd love to talk about it. I'm all about getting conversation going about video game music. I feel like it's something that people don't talk about enough, so that's why I'm talking about it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if who cares. Thank you for watching. See ya.